You've obviously been a freshman places. How helpful is something like this?
It's very helpful. So basically, like one day, one of our assignments were just to eat dinner with them, just to sit down and talk with them and get their number, and just to have that line of communication. One activity we had to come watch the finals, like the first half of the finals. So me and my little brother, we just went back to my crib. We just sat in my crib. We just watched the finals together, just chilled and talked. So they just give you like an older guy you can look up to and talk to whenever you need something. It's just somebody that you're comfortable with that you can just go get advice from.
Who'd you say who's your little brother?
Winston, right?
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. So little fast guy. I mean, do you relate or?
We play both play in the slot, both play like Y and H. So I try to teach him the plays. He always looking at me like whenever he don't know something, I try to tell him something. Whenever just a little tidbit in his route, I try to teach him whatever. But I know he's faster than me, so I just tell him to use the speed and just be a ball player a lot of times.
Faster than you?
Yes.
It's tough to admit probably for you.
Nah. You gotta admit you gotta give him credit when credit due.
Slot here different than it was even last year?
Not much. It's not much different. Both of them are similar offenses. But Coach Brown, they have a way of calling the plays and how they use the slot. So that'll be different in the way they use them.
The temperature finally get to your liking?
Oh yeah. We had about 89 today. Feel like home. I want to go to the pool or get done.
Not humid enough? I mean.
Oh no. I'm glad it's not as humid for real. I can breathe.
What do you say to people when you read in the papers and stuff that this team lacks star power?
I don't know. I feel like we got a lot of good players, a lot of great players good players that can be great. And whenever we get out on the field, we're going to show everybody that we got a team full of stars. We just a lot of unknowns, a lot of people like we had a lot of big time names last year. So the people we have this year went unknown, and they're just a little like sleepers. But I think when the season starts and we start making plays, they're going to say we got a lot of stars on the team.
Is it better going into a season being the underdog than having the target on your back?
Either way, having a target on your back, you got to work hard. But being an underdog, you know you got to fight for something. You got people ahead of you that you got to try to knock down. You got the big dogs that you want to take out. So that just gives us a chip on our shoulder, gives us an edge, just makes us want to work harder and just play our best during the season.
Are you ready for the season now, it seems like?
Yes, I am. Yeah, asking me these questions, I'm getting to shaking.
What do you have to prove this year?
I just want to prove that I'm a top guy in the country. I want to prove that I'm a team guy. I'm a good leader. We had two good receivers in the receiver room last year, two older guys, and now that they're gone, people are going to look to me and see how I can lead this next receiver group to be great. So I just want to be known as that guy who brought, like he said, we don't have many stars. I want to be known as that guy who pushed his team to become stars in the future.
What did David and Gary teach you?
They just taught me how to have a level head. They always had a level head, and they knew how to put their head down and work. In the weight room, in conditioning, recovery, eating, everything. They just did everything right. They tried to do everything to the best of their ability so they can be the best player they could, and it definitely paid off.
Have you spoken to them since they got drafted?
Yes, I have. I gave them congratulations. I asked them how camp has been and what's going on, and they just telling me it's a business for real. And you gotta work, and it's a lot on your own. So now they telling me start now, start to do the extra stuff, start to do the little things now off the field. So when you get to the league, you used to it.
Reese was talking about how social media, the pros and cons, and one of the things is people forget that you're people. What was your own experience with that, especially after Oklahoma? I know it's kind of a dumpster fire in your end.
A lot of people blame the Oklahoma game on me, but I was around friends and family, so they just told me it wasn't on me. That was a great play. I've been blocking people to the fence since high school, so everybody told me they was used to me doing that. So it just gave me good encouragement, and the people on Twitter and Instagram, I try to ignore them for real.
Is it easier for you to be able to block out sort of mentally when people go after you without knowing who you are? Yeah,
because at the end of the day, it's all about what I think about myself and what my team and my coaches think about me. So if they don't have a problem with it, if they encouraging me and they giving me good hope, so it don't matter with the people outside. They not here working with me in the summertime. They're not running with me and practicing with me, so it don't really matter.